Can I get to them yams? Sweet yams. Show me the way. 'Cause I got bills to pay. Can I get to them yams? Sweet yams. Show me the ways. I got bills to pay. You gotta live. Hey, that's what happens. That's what happens when you play with your food and you turn the ball over and you can't make clutch shots. Ooh wee. Can I get to them yams? Sweet yams. Show me the way. As a Warriors fan, you know we rejoice when these bums lose. They thought it was all good. Got the tip in versus the Pacers. Should have lost that game. You come back, Austin Reeves turning up. He looking like what y'all call him, hillbilly. I'm not even gonna say my boy name, but hillbilly Kobe, because I'm never gonna put him and Kobe in the same sentence. I thought it was all good. Austin Reeves hit the layup, and then the Giddler. And I don't care for the nigga. I don't condone what he did and how they tried to hide it. But the Giddler send y'all home in agony. You get swept by the Bulls. You've been swept by the Bulls and the Pistons this year. The Lakers are 13-16 versus Eastern Conference teams. But y'all supposed to win a championship. Can I get to them yams? Exactly. We swept the Bulls. Matter of fact, we was down 24 to the Bulls when Jimmy Butler first came back and proceeded to put belt to ass to them. But we ain't turned the ball over like y'all did in the last couple of seconds. How you up 5 with 13 seconds to go and you lose? Not only do you lose, you get alert by a nigga that can't shoot like that at a half court shot. Not only that, the game was over until LeBron turned the ball over. The game was over. Get the ball in to Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves make 1 or 2 free throws. Game damn near over. Turn the ball over. Kobe White hit a 3, get him back in the game. Well, Kobe White hit a 3, now they up 1. Austin Reeves got to save y'all. Like this remind me of the Golden State game where Curry went off in those last few shots, but Austin Reeves saved them and got a layup, and that's when our defense was like if we had Jimmy Butler then, we would have put Jimmy on Austin Reeves, and that wouldn't have happened. Y'all get cooked, bro. This was a choke job. Oh, first take gonna be funny tomorrow. First take gonna be funny tomorrow. Okay, by White R. Kelly. Got beat by the Giddler. Got beat by the Giddler. I will be streaming tomorrow. It's a big day. We got Michigan and Michigan State in the Sweet 16. So I'm gonna put up some NBA. So I'm gonna put up some college content for y'all because Michigan and Michigan State in the Sweet 16. This was hilarious though, bro. And I turned the game off when they was down 10. Turned the game back on. And the last thing I remember is Kobe White hitting that three. Simultaneously while I'm on Twitter in the J. Cole space. And yeah. I know Lakers fans crashing out right now. They thought they had that W. They was blowing them out. They let them come all the way back, bro. They let them come all the way back, bro. They didn't handle business. And now you lost. So now you lost. So now the Grizzlies and the Lakers are tied. 44-20, 44-29. It's getting spooky. And you know why it's getting spooky? Because the Clippers are hot. If the Lakers and the Grizzlies don't get it together, they both could fall to the play-in. I could see a world where the Warriors and the Timberwolves replace the Lakers and the Grizzlies. Oh yeah, I'm hip. I'm gonna do a video on that, Bookie. Steph is back, so we're back. We're back. I think Steph seen what went on in that last game. I think he gonna come back with a vengeance. You know, Steph off arrest is dangerous. I told you Steph was coming back after he seen what the fuck happened in Miami. He was like, oh hell no. Oh hell no. Lakers 44-29. Grizzlies 44-29. They lost tonight too. It's getting scary. Watch out. That's what I'm saying. The Clippers got the Nets. The Clippers could beat the Nets. They'd be 42-31. The Clippers got the Cavaliers. Might lose to the Cavaliers. Might win. The Clippers could pass the Lakers or the Grizzlies. They keep losing. The Grizzlies. Ooh, guess who play next? Lakers and Grizzlies. So somebody gonna have to lose. So yeah, Lakers and Grizzlies. The Grizzlies got the Lakers, Celtics, Warriors. Then they got the Heat. Then they got my Pistons, which is gonna be tough for them. They got the Hornets, Timberwolves, Nuggets, Mavericks with AD back. And AD just out there for cardio. They ain't doing shit. Grizzlies gonna be in the play-in. I'm calling it. Grizzlies will be in the play-in. Grizzlies will be in the play-in. I'm calling that. I'm calling that shit right now. They got Boston. They got LA next. If they beat LA though, LA drop down. So LA or the Grizzlies gonna be in the play-in. I'm calling it. I think it's gonna be the Grizzlies looking at the schedule because the Grizzlies got the Lakers. They got Boston. And the Clippers got an easy schedule. Warriors, they better handle their business. The Warriors got the Pelicans and the Spurs. Then they got the Grizzlies. No job. Then you got the 3 games that you got the Lakers, Nuggets, Rockets. You got to take care of that. you gotta take care of business. You got to win at least 2 of these 3 games. Then it goes Suns and Spurs. You got to handle both of them with Steph back. You got Trailblazers. We always whoop them. Clippers. That's gonna be the last game. We have to win that Clippers game. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. But the Warriors don't have a super hard schedule, but the 2 games they dropped fuck it up. But With the Lakers and the Grizzlies losing, it's all, you know what I'm saying, it's all coming together. And the Mavericks have moved up to the ninth seed. The Mavericks might be in the play in. Mavericks probably gonna be in the play in. And the Kings right now have lost 4 in a row, and they still ahead of the fucking Suns. That show you how trash the Suns is. Agreed. Grizz schedule screams zoinks. Heat starting to light it up. Third straight wins. Grizz are in trouble. The Lakers will beat the Grizzlies. The fix is in. The Rockets and Nuggets will be stuck between 2 and 3 seed. It might be true with the Rockets and the Nuggets. They might be stuck between 2 and 3. Right now, the Nuggets will face the Clippers. And to be honest, I might take the Clippers in that series if Kawhi is healthy. If Kawhi is healthy, the only reason I might take the Clippers, like I said, I don't trust any team that got James Harden to win a championship, but they could win a few rounds. But Clippers Nuggets first round, I might take the Clippers just because of their defense, and I believe, and I didn't seen Kawhi, you know what I'm saying, look phenomenal in the playoffs when he is healthy. They got a better bench too, and the Nuggets defense is gonna be a big problem. Then you got Zubats down there who been hooping. Zubats might can handle Jokic, you know what I'm saying? He might not can't stop him, but he might get stifle him down there. But yeah, the Lakers, that shit is hilarious, bro. And by the way, bro, can we end this MVP shit? Shay the MVP, bro. Can we stop this shit now? Like Shay is the MVP, bro. You feel me, Gideon? Like it's comical at this point, bro. And Jokic missed like 4 games, bro. They docked Shea when he missed his game. You got to dock Jokic. I understand Jokic might have been injured, ankle, this, and that. But Shea is doing shit without his top 2, 3 players. It don't matter who on the floor with Shea. They going out, they probably going to win. They might lose here and there, but they're probably going to win. They on the 8 game winning streak right now. Right now. And the way they going, they could end up getting probably like 67, 68 games. I think they go get close to 70. The Cavaliers, to be honest, the Cavaliers would have already been at like 65 wins if they didn't lose all 4 of those games. They was on the way to probably getting 70 games. Going that 4 game losing streak. Now they 5 games ahead of the Celtics. And they gotta keep going. They can't go on another 3, 4 game losing streak. The Celtics done won 7 in a row. They go on another 3, 4 game losing streak. They might not be number one. People keep talking about, oh, they not gonna catch the Celtics. It's 8. It's like 10 games left. Like 10 games left, and the Celtics are on a 7 game win streak. You don't think the Celtics can win 5 more in a row and catch the Cavaliers? Now the Cavaliers will have to lose, and they're on a 3 game winning streak. So I think the Cavaliers got it together, but they can't afford to lose a couple in a row. I mean, either way it go, it don't matter. Boston got the most wins. Boston got the most wins on the road, anyways. They got the best record on the road in the Eastern Conference and in the Western Conference. They number one, and the Thunder is right behind them. So don't really matter. Did you know that the Lakers and the Clippers are the only teams that have a losing record in the top eight on the road? The Grizzlies is barely above 500. The Warriors barely above 500. The Clippers are 16-20. The Lakers are 16-20 away. That's something to think about. Yeah, Rap God. Yeah, Denver don't want to face the Clippers. But yeah, and the Lakers and the Clippers are the only two teams that have a losing record on the road. That's something to think about, bro. Because that's why if you listen to what Ticket has said, that's why he said that. If the Lakers don't get home court, it's gonna be tough. And it don't get easier. You just lost to the Bulls at the buzzer. Now you gotta go face the Grizzlies. If you struggling with the Bulls, you're gonna struggle with the because the Grizzlies they play OKC tough tonight until the last like 3-4 minutes where OKC just put the clamps on and then they just start making threes and then Memphis couldn't make shots and Memphis don't have Ja and who knows if Ja gonna come back when he gonna come back healthy, hopefully come back for the playoffs or whatever like that. But the Memphis don't have Ja, so this is a great time to get them. They gonna be in the playoffs unless the Warriors handle their fucking business and the Clippers do what they do. I'm actually rooting for the Clippers to move up higher so that the Grizzlies and the Lakers can move down. It's still a chance where we can get in too, but it's a chance where the Timberwolves could hop us as well if we don't handle our business. Curry is back. I will be watching the next couple of games. I could not watch the Warriors. After what I watched the Bucks game, I watched the Toronto game, got scared, watched the Atlanta game, and turned that shit off in the third quarter. And then watching the first half of the Miami game, bro, I just couldn't take no more. Curry is back, so it's all good. Man, that nigga's a clown, bro. He's a clown. And I don't even care for Stephen A. Smith like that. I'm not totally against him like everybody else is, but nah. But yeah, the West is heating up. The East is more so set in stone, except for that third, fourth, fifth, and sixth seed. Like where people gonna be at, but the West is not the 18's not set in stone. Shit. Well, the 18's really is set in stone, but then you got, you know what I'm saying, the play-in teams or whatever like that. But the Lakers and the Grizzlies, they face each other next. So somebody gonna lose. So somebody gonna be dropping even lower. Somebody gonna be 44-30. Then they gonna be one loss away from being tied with the Clippers and the Warriors. And if the Warriors win the next two games, the Clippers win the next two games, it's gonna get even scarier. The Lakers and the Grizzlies are in trouble. They are in trouble. I'm telling you, especially Lakers, especially the Lakers, because they got the Grizzlies next. If they beat the Grizzlies, they'd be cool. The Grizzlies would be the ones in trouble for sure, because the Grizzlies got a tough ass schedule. They lose to the Grizzlies. Now the Lakers drop down. Then the Lakers got the Rockets next. Then they got us. And you know we need to win. You know we want that get back with the Lakers. It's been their first time playing us with Jimmy and Steph. Then they got the Pelicans. But then they got the Thunder twice. Lakers Mavericks is gonna be hilarious. All of them is injured, so it don't really matter. But you know they're gonna get up to play. Then they got the Rockets again. Then they got the sneaky Trailblazers, who is not easy. That's not gonna be easy at all. They have no gimmies. After seeing them lose to the Bulls twice, they have no gimmies left. None. Not the Grizzlies games, Rockets, Warriors. Pelicans might be their only gimme because Zion is not playing. Pelicans is probably the only gimme. Other than that, you got the Thunder twice, you got the Mavericks, you got the Lakers, you got the Rockets, and you got the Trailblazers. No gimmies. You got the Thunder twice. You're not winning both of them games. Letting you know that straight up. You're not beating the Thunder twice. Y'all might split, or the Thunder might beat y'all twice. Y'all not beating the Thunder twice. The Mavericks just won again. They just shut down the little Magic and shit. Magic been on a good run, but yeah, this was a catastrophic loss tonight for the Lakers. Coming off a fluke win. I call it a fluke win because the Pacers low key just choked that game away. They got the stop, and then they choked, and then they came back. Luka missed the layup, and Bron just happened to be there. They didn't box out. If they box out, game over. They cooking Luka and they cooking Bron. More so they cooking Luka. But tonight, can't hide Bron. Bron turned that ball over. He had the main turnover that got them the lead. So Austin Reeves had to go do it again, and then here they come. Hit a game. They deserve to lose. You was up 10, then you was up 5 with 13 seconds to go. You choked. Yeah, they was beating their ass, bro. I thought this game was gonna be over. It was like 97-81. Then I see them hit a three, and I see them to the turnover hit a three. Then it was like 97-89. I was like, okay, they could come back. Then they got it back up to like 10, 102 to 92. Then they choked this game away, bro. See what the media gonna say in the morning. They're gonna try to console themselves. Because a lot of the media is just Lakers fans anyways. I know Stephen A. Smith gonna go in. He gonna be laughing. He gonna be laughing. Especially because it was LeBron James who turned the ball over. Then to get cooked. Then for the Giddler to hit the game winner on you. After y'all thought it was over. I know y'all thought it was over. They was like, man, Giddy ain't hitting that shit. That shit went straight in. Money. No backboard, nothing. That shit went straight in. You can't say that was a lucky bat. That was a lucky bounce. No, that bitch was money. That bitch went straight in. You get cooked by the Giddler twice. Lakers should be ashamed of yourselves. Y'all got swept by the Bulls, and we beat the Bulls twice. My Pistons dispatched of the Bulls by like 50. The Warriors swept the Bulls, and you get swept by them niggas. And you got swept by the Magic. And you got swept by my Pistons. Eastern Conference been tearing y'all niggas up, bro. Eastern Conference been putting belt to ass to the Lakers, bro. No cap, bro. They've been putting belt to ass to the Lakers. That's why I don't believe they will beat Cleveland. I don't believe they'll beat Boston in the finals. The only way they'll have a chance is if like New York make it, or my Pistons go on an unbelievable run, or the Pacers make it. That's the only time. That's the only way they're gonna have a chance if they was to make the finals. Other than that, they're not beating Boston or Cleveland. P. Giddy. Yeah, they've been cooking Gideon. They really been winning games. I told niggas all they had to do was get rid of Zach Levine and DeMar DeRozan. That wasn't it. Them two sides of the same coin type of player, bro. I told him, I said, build around your young core, bro. I said that a long time ago. I said, y'all like not, y'all in the play in every year, bro. Like ain't nothing happening with this team, bro. That shit all ended when Lonzo got hurt the first time. Before Lonzo got hurt the first time, the Bulls was top of the East. I remember this vividly. Lonzo had just came over there. It was Lonzo, it was Levine, it was the Rosen when he just got over there. Vucevic, and they was killing. Then Lonzo got hurt and they've been mid to kind of trash ever since. Now they get rid of now they get rid of DeMar DeRozan, get rid of Zach Levine. Dare I say the Bulls is better? They playing better now. Shit, they're gonna be in the play-in. They just beat the Lakers twice. Kobe White showing you what he is. Josh Giddey hooping. The Giddler. And you know I don't fuck with him at all. But he hooping. Vucevic doing what he doing. You got Buzelis, who I actually like. He's a lot better than I was giving him credit for. Yeah, they losing for sure. Cause Sacramento is a losing city, bro. Like you don't like Sacramento ain't been good since the 2000s. That's a losing city. I have no love for Sacramento, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. They did some lame shit, bro. They did some lame shit. You know what I'm saying? They was doing some lame shit last year with the Lions and shit, showing the 49ers shit and everything like that. Then they did some lame shit with Jaden Ivey. So I don't fuck. We don't fuck with them. They be salty as hell. But that's a losing franchise. And they be talking crazy. They was talking crazy on Twitter. Exactly. And Sacramento and Kings fans be talking crazy on Twitter about my Pistons. So I don't fuck with them niggas. That's for sure. They was talking crazy about us. And I'm like, you niggas don't forget, you niggas ain't got no championships. None at all. But yeah, this right here, gotta be one of the worst chokes of the year. No way you lose this game, bro. Just like the Warriors' last two games got to be one of the worst chokes of the year. You don't lose these games, bro. Like playing down in your competition is unacceptable. Choking this game away like that, unacceptable. And shout out to the Bulls for actually making the clutch shots. Kobe White, Josh Giddler, the Giddler. And I don't even want to give him no credit. But shout out to them for actually making it, for not giving up and actually making the tough shots. I ain't counting them DBZ. The fuck? If that's the case, you gotta count our Fort Wayne Pistons championship. Cause I think Fort Wayne Pistons got a championship too. You gotta count that. Them niggas I'll be telling them this, and when they bring that shit up, I'll be like, bro, the only title y'all have, you wasn't even alive for, bro. You wasn't even alive for. They ain't even had like you wasn't even alive for that, bro. That was in the inception of the NBA when the NBA first started. Like, come on, bro, get out of here. You've been in mediocrity for the last 40 years, bro. Now, I will say this about the Kings. The Kings had a hell of a team in the 2000s. The 2002, they probably should have went to the finals. They probably got they probably got cheated in that game 6. Not gonna lie to you. They got cheated. I just be real. It was rigged. But that game 7, they lost fair and square. That's for sure. They had a chance to win. They was at home, I believe. But they lost. But yeah, Lakers, Grizzlies, it's time to slide. This the Wild Wild West. They do count. When they talk about that them 18 they got, they don't get the 18 without the Minneapolis 5. They got like 13 titles without George Mike and why you think they finally retired his jersey and all that? They count them titles. The Lakers ain't playing. They count them titles. They count them titles for sure. Because if they didn't, they wouldn't be nowhere near close to Boston in titles. And Boston, the knock on them was, damn, y'all ain't won since 2008. Well, they just won them another title. So Lakers fans can't say that. The knock on us is that we ain't won a title since 2004 and we ain't even been good and we ain't won a playoff series in 2008. Well, we done made the playoffs and I'm letting you know this right now. If the Pistons some way somehow end up beating the Knicks or the Pacers, I'm coming for all you niggas, boy. I'm telling you. Don't let the Pistons win around and don't let the Warriors go on a run. You might as well shut this channel down if you don't like the Warriors and you don't like Steph and you don't like Dre, you don't like Jimmy. Don't let them go on a run. Because I'm going to be insufferable. I'm letting y'all know this now. I be telling people like, listen to me. I told y'all Detroit was gonna be like that this year. And nobody wanna listen. Then they start really seeing like, oh shit, yeah, it's like that. I told y'all they was gonna make a move for they was gonna make a move at the deadline. I wasn't tripping. Some Warriors fans was just going crazy, like, man, we ain't gonna do it. I'm like, we gonna do something, bro. They not gonna let Steph go through what happened last year. Then we get Jimmy Butler. How he gonna work? How he blah 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 this. Now I know we lost the last two, but we still 16 and what 4 with Jimmy Butler. And Steph is coming back. And I feel very confident about the next 2 games with Steph. Now, for some reason, this is what I think it is, honestly. The Warriors have a problem with some reason the last 3, 4 years of getting up for these games they should win and playing down to their competition. And then we have a night like versus the Bucks where they underman, where they play absolutely phenomenal. The Warriors play better against better competition. I'm just gonna be honest with you, bro. I think that's what them 2 games was about, bro. The Warriors play better against better competition. I'm just keeping it real with you, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. They have done this for the last couple of years. Man, listen, I don't listen to Dreamers Pro when he start talking about Steph. I don't listen to half these guys when they start talking about Steph because the stuff they be saying be not true. And I know it's not true. So it really don't matter. But Like, share, subscribe, hit that join button. Yeah, Wiggins is who he gonna be. Y'all like, share, subscribe, hit that join button. I appreciate y'all. Um, Lakers lose. SGA the MVP. The Thunder beat the Grizzlies, beat them down, and that's all it really is, bro. You know what time it is? The Wild Wild West. The playoffs coming. He always got some dog shit rotations that he been putting out there, but we gotta fight through it. I'ma holla at y'all, man. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.